All right, hello again, everybody. This is, no delay there. Hey, this is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with some more Skyrim. I couldn't wait to get into Skyrim. I have spent some time selling some jewelry and re-equipping Jordis with a new set of armor, but also my miniature gaming. I had busted out all my Napoleonic figures, and I did a short video, well, long video actually, updating my community where I stand in completing the army lists. But that took a while. I was going to start at 12, but then cleaning up the table and everything went on, so I pushed this back to 1 o'clock. And then we're gonna play a little bit, but then in the morning I do play, like 9 o'clock this morning. I plan on streaming a live gameplay of my Land of the Free game of Freeman's Farm. So I strongly recommend, if you're interested in miniature gaming, check that out. It's going to probably be 3 or 4 hours worth of video where I play this game live with no editing, and then I might record it at the same time and then edit out all the downtime and then upload the video. But I usually don't do that. Usually what I do is I just go live and let it run. But it'll actually be a learning experience for me. Now I've decided today, the first book we read today before we continue is going to be Facegen 1, right? Facegen Volume 1. Now where are the F's at? I don't know. Okay, let's check this bookshelf. Oh, I was close. There's E's. Did I put it here? There's fire. Okay, so Facegen volume. Oh, there's volume 3. Okay, so there's volume 3. So volume 1 must be in my bookcase over here. There it is, 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and pull 1 out, and you can see that we're going to be reading Facegen 1, 2, and 3 over the next 3 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this book up. I don't know what's in this book. We're going to figure it out together. And then we'll go on some quests. I think I've got a couple of quests that I need to complete. I got a bunch that I need to complete, but let's go ahead and read this first. Facegen, Book 1, by Vaughan. I want to say Vaughan, but there's not a double N. So it's Vaughan Jarth. Vaughan Jarth. The great sage was a tall, untidy man, bearded but bald. Much like myself. Okay. His library resembled him. All the books had been moved over the years to the bottom shelves where they gathered in dusty conglomerations. This sounds like he's talking about the librarian at the college, because he's bald with a beard. No, he doesn't. He just has fangs. Okay, never mind. I digress. Okay, his library resembled him. All the books had been moved over the years to the bottom shelves where they gathered in dusty conglomerations. He used several of the books in his current lecture, explaining to his students Taxism and Vogeldak how the Mages Guild had first been founded by Vanus Galarian. They had many questions about Galarian's beginnings in the Psijic Order, and how the study of magic there differed from the Mages Guild. It was and is a very structured way of life, explained the great sage. Quiet elitist. Actually, that was the aspect of it Galarian most objected to. He wanted the study of magic to be free. Well, not free exactly, but at least able to all who could afford it. In doing that, he changed the course of life in Tamriel. He codified the praxis and rituals used by all modern potion makers, item makers, and spell makers. Didn't he, great sage? Asked Vongeldak. That was only part of it. Magic as we know it today comes from Vanus Galarian. He restructured the schools to be understandable by the masses. He invented the tools of alchemy and enchanting so everyone could conduct whatever they wanted, whatever their skills and purse would allow them to, without fears of magical backfire. Well, eventually he created that. What do you mean, great sage? Asked Taxum. The first tools were more automated than the ones we have today. Any layman could use them without at least understanding of enchantment and alchemy. Pause. This book is talking about the earlier versions of the game. This is Elder Scrolls 5. So in like 3 was Morrowind, right? Yeah, you didn't need to know anything. You just clicked and it went, right? Okay. On the Isle of Atrium, the students had to learn the skills laboriously and over many years. But Galarian decided that was another example of the Psijic's elitism. Speaking of that, I know there's a lot of sidebars. Sorry. I cannot wait for Elder Scrolls 6. I hope it is a Skyrim-like game. I don't want it to be a Starfield-like game. So Starfield would, I think Starfield is perfectly fine. It just doesn't work. It just didn't draw me in. Okay, sorry. The tools he invented were like robotic master enchanters and alchemists capable of creating anything the customer required, provided they could pay. So someone could, for example, create a sword that would cleave the world in twain, asks Von Guldak. I suppose, in theory, but it would probably take all the gold in the world, chuckled the great sage. No, I can't say we were ever in very great danger. But that isn't to say that... Isn't this Fey folk? He's talking about like early mages or whatever. Okay, sorry. I must be ADD. Okay, but that isn't to say that there weren't a few unfortunate incidents where a unschooled yokel... Oh, by the way, ADD is a myth. ADD is a false medical... I'm not a doctor, okay? But I have lots of things to say about ADD. Yeah, it's just a way to get you to be on Ritalin. Okay, but that isn't to say that there weren't a few unfortunate incidents where an unschooled yokel... When I was a kid, I was wild. I didn't take Ritalin. I grew out of it. You know, you need a parent that will teach you how to control your wild nature and your distractiveness and the parents today just give you a tablet and say watch cartoons, and then they don't really teach you anything. Okay, Unschooled Yokel invented something besides his kin. Eventually, of course, Galarian tore apart his old tools and created what we use today. It's a little elitist, requiring that people know what they're doing before they do it, but remarkably practical. What did people invent? Asked Taxum. Are there any stories? You're trying to distract me so I don't test you, said the great sage, but I suppose I can tell you one story, just to illustrate a point. This particular tale takes place in the city of Alinor on the west coast of Somerset Isle, and concerns a scribe named Tharbad. This was in the Second Era, not long after Vanus Galarian had first founded the Mages Guild, and chapter houses had sprung up all over. Somerset, though not yet spread to the mainland of Tamriel. For 5 years, this scribe Tharbad had conducted all his correspondence to the outside world by way of his messenger boy, Gorgos, whatever. For the first year of his adoption of the hermit life, his few remaining friends and family of his dead wife, truth be told, had tried visiting, but even the most indefatigable kin gives up eventually when given no encouragement. No one had a good reason to keep in touch with Tharbad Hulzik, and in time, very few even tried. His sister-in-law sent him the occasional letter with news of people he could barely remember, but even that communication was rare. Most of the messages to and from his house dealt with his business, writing the weekly proclamation from the Temple of Ariel. These were bulletins nailed to the temple door, community news, sermons, and that sort of thing. The first message Gorgos brought him that day was from his healer, reminding him of his appointment on Thursday. Tharbad took a while to write his response, glum and affirmative. He had the crimson plague. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Which he was being treated for at considerable expense. You have to remember, these were the days before the School of Restoration had become quite so specialized. It was a dreadful disease and had taken away his voice box. That was why he only communicated by script. The next message was from Alfiers, the secretary at the church. As curt and noxious as ever. Tharbad attached his Sunday's sermon, next week's events calendar, and the obituaries. Try to liven them up a little. I wasn't happy with your last attempt, all caps. Tharbad had taken the job, putting together the bulletin before Alfiers joined the temple. So his only mental image of her was purely theoretical and had evolved over time. At first, he thought of Alfiers as an ugly, fat Slotus covered with warts. More recently, she had mutated into a rail-thin spinster orchis. Of course, it was possible his clairvoyance was accurate and she had just lost weight. Whatever Alphys looked like, her attitude towards Tharbad was clear. Unwanting disdain. She hated his sense of humor, always found the most minor or misspellings, and considered his structure and calligraphy the worst kind of amateur work. Luckily, working for a temple was the next most secure job to working for a good king of Alinor. It didn't bring in very much money, but his expenses were minimal. The truth was, he didn't need to do it anymore. He had quite a fortune stashed away, but he didn't have anything else to occupy his days. And the truth was further that having little else to occupy his time and thoughts, the bulletin was very important to him. Well, first of all, I thought he was paying a doctor, and it was considerable expense. So any amount of money would help, I would think. Gorgos, having delivered all the messages, began to clean, and as he did so, he told Tharbad all the news in the town. The boy always did so, and Tharbad seldom paid him any attention. But this time, he had an interesting report. The Mages Guild had come to Alinor. As Tharbad listened intently, Gorgos told him all about the guild, the remarkable Archmagister, and the incredible tools of alchemy and enchanting. Finally, when the lad had finished, Tharbad scribbled a quick note and handed it and a quill to Gorgos. The note read, "Have them enchant this quill. It will be expensive," said Gorgos. Tharbad gave Gorgos a sizable chunk of the thousands of gold pieces he had saved over the years, and sent him out the door. Now, Tharbad decided, he would finally have the ability to impress Alphys and bring glory to the Temple of Ariel. It's a novel. The way I've heard the story, Gorgos had thought about taking the gold and leaving Alinor. But he had come to care for poor old Tharbad, and even more, he hated Alphys, who he had to see every day to get his message for his master. It wasn't perhaps for the best of motivations, but Gorgos decided to go to the church. Decided to go to the guild and get the quill enchanted. The Mages Guild was not then, especially not then, an elitist institution, as I have said. But when the messenger boy came in and asked to use the item maker, he was greeted with some suspicion. When he showed the bag of gold, the attitude melted, and he was ushered to the room. Now, I haven't seen one of the enchanting stools of old, so you must use your imagination. There was a large prism for the item to be bound with magicka, assuredly, and an assortment of soul gems and globes of trapped energies. Other than that, I cannot be certain how it looked or how it worked. Because of all the gold he gave to the church, Gorgos could infuse the quill with the highest price soul available, which was something Daedric called Facegen. Okay, so now we're getting into the Facegen. The initiate at the guild, being ignorant, as most guild members were at that time, did not know very much about this spirit except that it was filled with energy. When Gorgos left the room, the quill had been enchanted to its very limit, and even some, it was virtually quivering with power. I need to do that. I need to find a quill and enchant it. I don't know why I would need to do that, but it sounds fun. Okay. Of course, when Tharbad... I don't think I can. I think it's only weapons and armor. Of course, when Tharbad... Oh, and jewelry. I know I can do jewelry. Of course, when Tharbad used it, that's when it became clear how over his head he was. And now, said the great sage. It's time. Okay, that's right. This was the sage telling the students a story. I got engrossed into it. Okay, and now, said the great sage, it's time for your test. But what happened? What were the quill's powers? Cried Taxum. You can't stop the tail there, objected Vongladak. We will continue the tale after your conjuration test, provided you both perform exceptionally well, he said. Great sage. Okay, that was volume 1. We got volume 2 coming up tomorrow night. Hopefully it's tomorrow night. Okay, volume 1, Feyfoken. That was actually a really enjoyable book. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. And I already marked it on my list of goodies, so we don't have to do that.
But I always thought all Nords were descended from Isgrimor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so,
What can I do for you, friend?
Nothing, you just chill out. This is her new armor. What does she have sticking out of her backpack? I don't think so. I think that's on her armor. But she doesn't have anything holding those up. It must be magic. You got skulls all over her too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I went and bought a set of armor called Death Knell or something like that. And I also took it and upgraded it. So now it's ebony armor. So I used some ebony ingots, upgraded it. I think she's got like 150 points of armor or something like that on her chest. And then I also put some magic into it. So
I'll be honest, I still haven't figured out just what happened with Avincenzo.
Yeah, I totally forgot about who Avincenzo is. So let's see my inventory. I'm at 212, which I think is pretty good. I did sell all my jewelry, but I kept one of each of the gods' necklaces, just to hold on to it. I don't see. Oh, there's flawed Varna stone. I need to give that to somebody. That's good enough. That one's almost out. Huh? Whoa, did I just level up? Sweet. I'm wearing the Locket of St. Jub because it gives me increased carrying capacity and stamina. And I'm wearing Nordic carved armor, which gives me 128. I think I need to figure out how to upgrade. Well, I can upgrade all the other armors as well. Okay, Lydia, let's go ahead and
Right behind you.
give you these empty soul gems.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Because your sword fills soul gems. That's what you're carrying. Okay, hang on. Do you have any? You do. You got one right there. So you can have this common, these flawed Varna stones. I don't know how you fill those. Probably the same way. Giving her all the empties. Keeping all the full. We got 23 graders. Okay, I'm pretty good on that. And black 14. Okay, we're good recharging weapons for a long while.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't really need to do anything but adventure. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got, that's right. I picked up when I went to go buy that armor, I picked up a mission called Missing Merchant. Investigate Trader's Post. I received a notice from the Jarl's steward regarding a missing person. I should head over to the Trader's Post and see what I can learn. I might do that. Learn about the buried treasure. Sure, sure. I wish I could find the last 2 shrines. If I knew where they were, that would be cool. And then I could take that armor upstairs and I can upgrade it and wear it. Okay, these, I only got 2 Ethereum shards. And reforge the gold, or I have to get through a door. I don't remember which or where I can find. Okay, there should be all Tiltari that Ellis had said. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that too. We're not going to arrange a wedding. Find Lydia. Why is that there? Because she's with me. Now, I did lose her before, and I had to use the console command to bring her back to me. But join the Imperial Legion. I do plan to do that. I want to go see the museum. There's a lot of things I want to do. Let's tell her first. Let's do that.
Can I help you?
You have your shield on your back? That's the first time I've seen that. It's either on their arm or it's disappeared. I thought that was really cool that she had a shield on her back. And that's not a mod that I know of. I haven't added any new mods for this playthrough. I haven't disabled any mods. This is exactly the same as it's been for the last couple of game sessions. I need to go through my list and just make sure that what I've got posted on YouTube is the same as what I'm actually using.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Hey!
Good to see you. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library if you're interested. Not much, but as a bard I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era.
It was good to see we could turn things around in Raven Rock.
It was a pleasure.
Lots of other places around Tamriel could use that kind of hope.
I don't know what I want to plant. I've got a garden. I need to find something. What do you think I should plant?
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Whoa.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Straight from the fjords.
Let's play
5,
some
4, 3,
tag.
2, 1, go!
Oh, keep away from him. Okay. Did I lose already? Okay. I keep pressing caps lock.
Come in and shut the door.
Pardon me. Mother says I shouldn't
That's
talk
low
to
cut.
people.
Am I supposed to be talking to you? I think so.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
I love low-cut dresses.
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble.
600 gold seems to be my wage.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Completed. You're it. Tag someone.
Need something?
Sister dear, could you try?
Hey,
Papa
what
says I won't see Rob here anymore.
Can't have our customers
Wait.
You wouldn't tell
Sure,
me why not.
whatever you say. Bye.
Oh, certainly, dear
Need something?
sister. We couldn't afford.
Sure,
to have our
whatever you
customers
say.
like
Wait,
this.
am
Bye.
I
I
it?
don't want to talk.
Good. And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth shut when our fine
Are you
I
turning
shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rogvir. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either.
Oh, okay, these kids have got quests. Okay, if you don't want to hear about the dragon.
Dragon?
I was in Helgen when the dragon
Really?
attacked.
Was it big? Did it breathe fire?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
and
wow,
yes.
I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa.
I'm sorry about your
Thanks.
uncle.
Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore. I wish she would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to.
I can go talk to her.
You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
I'll do more than talk to her, you know what I mean? I'm horrible. I am so horrible. I am the worst kind of person. Okay.
Good to see you.
You know, it's always good to see you.
Hello, friend.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Yeah, you were a veteran, and you injured your eye, and
Always good talking to you, friend.
And you seem like a cool dude. Okay. So, where are some of these quests? I'm not dealing with the husband yet, or the wife, or whatever she is. I see a couple of quests down over here. Wait, did I pass them up? Oh, there's one. Oh, the skeever. I guess we could go take care of the skeever, the 3 animals. And I do need to collect a bunch of mud crabs. And there's the skeever, the mud crab, and the trader's post is way over here. Find a copy of the Cleansing the Flame. There's a wreck there. Okay, it's a wreck. Could do this. But you know what? We're going to go take care of this skeever, and then we're going to go visit the dog. What is that? Visit the museum. We'll do both of those. Even though I have a feeling visiting this museum is going to give me a bunch more quests. But that's what Skyrim does. It gives you a quest to complete, and in the process, it gives you 2 more quests. So your quests just constantly build up. Oh, there you go. I have no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing. East? No, I thought I needed to go north. Yeah, I need to go north. What direction is that? Northeast. There's the east. It must be that. It's in that direction anyway. Weather is starting to get a little chilly. I can only imagine if I was playing on survival mode. You know, and that's something I might do, is play on survival mode in some future playthrough. Because you can't fast travel like I did just now, and you can't level up until you sleep. Okay, what is this? A place we can discover. A spirit skeever. He's in there, I see him.
Die!
I'll have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Well, that wasn't hard. What is this? Add that? Okay. Okay, I got you, I got you. There it is. Speaking of which, I think I leveled up and I didn't even mess with it. Okay, I'm going for health. Look at my magicka. It sucks. Health. But what do I want to expect? What is this? Why is it green? Why is that green? Oh, I can block here. What does that do? Oh yeah, that's right. Elemental protection. Deadly bash. Okay, I've decided I don't really want those. Smithing. 69. Okay. I could increase this. Not. What is that? Reflect melee damage back to the enemy. That's pretty cool. No, matching set. What does this do? Okay. I think I'm wearing a matching set other than the helmet. I could work on my enchanting. I've got it pretty high and I haven't leveled any of this stuff. Insightful enchantment? Okay. Armor. Skill enchantments on armor are 25% stronger. Okay. Snowberries. Does that do anything? No? Okay. That's not a door. I'm sure this is a door and I'm sure Lydia is just in the way. Nope, she isn't. Okay. Well, that's one. We're going to Dawnstar. Also, northeast. Oh, who's this? What's going on? Who are you guys? Just walking by, taking the road.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Oh, nice. You're a vigil?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. The Vigil will be watching you.
After volume... Elder Scrolls Volume 5? 4? Okay. No, wait. Yeah, 4. You gotta run to catch up to your buddy. He just walked off and left you. Okay, so we're going to Dawnstar. Oh, must be a road intersection up here. And that tree broke and fell over, and that's a cool little Easter egg. Okay, this looks protected. That's good.
The people here seem kind enough.
Yeah. Oh, you must have been here before. I've never been here. Dawnstar. That must be their shield logo.
This humble hamlet reminds me of home.
Yeah. For sure. You gotta find a museum. I mean, it's 6 o'clock, so maybe we should find an inn first? I don't know.
Does Skyrim ever get warm, husband?
No, not really.
Oh, these two must be talking. Well, it would be warmer.
God, I'm so tired.
Okay, that's not her skin. That's actually a shirt. Okay.
I helped my husband Ruslave run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
Nice. Okay.
Lydia was smart to turn away from the hags, even if it meant she had to kill
that's
her
a-
own mother. It's
That's a
painful
big
to
ship.
see that, though.
what? Wait a second. That can't be a Skyrim ship. That's got to be an Imperial or maybe an East Empire ship.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Okay, I have a feeling that one of them is right.
And here comes my first visitor.
Your first.
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
If it has something to do with worshipping a demon, I'm probably not going to do it. He sounded a little sketchy.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to
if
me
there's a
when you're ready to
slider
discuss
on
that job I mentioned.
beautiful voices to sketchy, he's got a sketchy voice.
The tapestries hung here. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from
Dagon.
sacrificial blood.
Blood. Not.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate.
Yeah,
A
Oblivion.
key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
Patron Daedra Mythic Dawn.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
And you've got an evil name, Silas.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Okay. So, everything happening here seems like a cult.
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you... It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied.
Okay, it's history.
I'll see
I get
everyone
that.
in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
That's right, for good or ill. Remember history lest you repeat it.
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim
Nothing really wrong
VII and
with
his
destruction and
heirs,
change.
triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum.
Okay, there's nothing really wrong with destruction and change if it's done for a good reason. Like, you destroy a tree and you burn it in you burn a fire, but it's done for a good reason. So that's destruction and change, I guess. It changes the wood to ash. But if you're just killing people to change, I don't know.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
Stop right there. I'm not interested.
Fine. I can't force you to help me, but the offer is open.
Okay, that's it.
I'll just be tending the museum if you need me.
That should be a completed quest. I came, I saw, and I did not take the quest of evil. I gotta check that boat out. And why was the... Okay, so I'm not fast enough. But either way, we should probably get an inn. A room at the inn. What is this? Shaman's house? The Mortar and Pestle is probably an alchemist type shop. Brina's house? I don't know who she is. I'm not breaking in. I don't see any signs on these doors. I'm just checking. This is the blacksmith, who's obviously they've gone inside and noise. Okay. And didn't I talk to Majol and give her her sword? And didn't she say she was going to follow me for a time? Yeah, she did. Where is she? She didn't follow me. Or maybe I had to sit and stretching.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
Okay, that's the second person that said something about sleeping.
I'm no one special. Batel thinks I drink on the job. Well, what does it matter if I do, huh?
Yeah.
What are you staring at?
Not you. Wind Peak Inn. Okay, this is the inn.
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town. Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend, Fruki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you. Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an
I
omen.
wonder what happens when a
Give him a
customer
chance to
can't
speak.
afford to pay for a meal or a
Trying to
drink.
help us. Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime,
I'm
all
just
I ask
checking this out
is
right
you
here,
remain
this-
strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
This skirt
I
that's
will.
not really a
Thank
skirt.
you.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
What troubles you, Yes?
What's wrong with everyone?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Dreams aren't real. Don't be ridiculous. Dreams are harmless. Then leave. I'm not going to call them ridiculous.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness.
We got to do
I
something about
must
that.
end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
I'm with you.
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
I'm with you.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, It could start a panic.
Okay.
I would simply ask that you trust me and
trust
help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
You seem like the town trusts you.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
Okay.
Nightcaller Temple
I'm
is
with
only
Mara.
a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
What? Follow him to Nightcaller Temple.
I promise to answer all of your questions.
Wait a
Follow
second.
me.
I was gonna get a room. I guess I'm not. That girl blocking me.
Hunting vampires is a noble cause. Sounds like a good bit of fun, too.
Getting my girls to get out of the frickin' way. Gotta repath, gotta repath. Look at the mace on that guy.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
Oh, he's got a torch. Nice.
Follow me. It's this way.
Oh, okay. Nightcaller Temple.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Wait, didn't I just turn on blocking? Okay, I'm running anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's cool.
The tower on that hill is our destination.
What
People
tower?
around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple has been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
That's what I'm saying. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I really want to use this fire breath, but it's just weak. I need to learn some more fire breath levels. Words of power, or whatever it's called. At least we didn't get attacked by wolves or trolls. I did that already. Turn everything off so that I'm only doing Waking Nightmare. There, one marker on my map. What's his name? Arender. I notice there's a lot of dark elves in Skyrim. I'm here. Yeah, you can continue. I must have got too far away from him. I'm don't fret. Don't keep going. We're walking super slow. Oh, wait. There are.
And perish! Well done.
Surrounded.
Wow, he was in there. He went in there with his mace and he chopped him up. Not afraid. Speak to him. Got it.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
I'm listening.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Now I've got this ability to blow weather away. Can I blow the gas away?
As good with a sword and shield as I am.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Okay. You must have read my mind. Come on, ladies. So what am I exactly doing? We're trying to prevent the follower cannot accompany you. Okay. Lady said, nope, we ain't going in. It's just me and whatever his name is. Excuse me, I'm looking around to see if there's... You said you set up a little temple.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Interesting. I think I read that already. Wow, 13 gold. What, is this a door? Did he just go through there? How come I can't go through there? Do I have to use fire on it like he did? I have a feeling I do. saw him doing the fire thing. Maybe it requires a certain amount of tape or something. Boost! Yeah, it's not giving me a button that says open the door. I'm clicking. Just let me know when you're done. I'll be back. Okay, I might have to reload. Talk to him before he goes through there or something. Follow him. These kind of look like buttons, but you know, they're not. Am I missing something? I know he's just inside there waiting for me.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Opening that door?
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Let's be in a hurry.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Will you, though?
This way, my son.
Okay. He's trying to figure it out as well. How do we get through? Do we have to glitch through it? Okay, he made it just by walking at it. Just pressing on it, a lot like my followers. Trying, keep pushing. If I can't get through here, this would be a sad quest. Now, how did I jump up here and get on top of this thing? think I might use a console command. I hate to do it. There's a console command that says move to. I just need to find out what his ID is. In the name of love. Okay, how do I... Oh, click on it. 2428. And a bunch of zeros in front and behind. Okay. When he gets through, we're gonna try this. Okay, there we go. Move to, that's not a word. Movie to, and it might be player move to. 000. Was it 2824? I hope it was. Doesn't work right. Okay. Is it player dot move to? Okay, I gotta look it up. And it might not even be 28. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm cheating. Seems to be bugged. So I don't mind cheating to overcome a bug. Because I don't want to have this quest sitting on my quest log forever. Okay, is it movement? It's movement. Player dot move to NPC reference ID. So it is exactly that. Move to an NPC. Note that if the NPC is dead, you will go to the dead. Okay, you'll go to the dead body. Okay, got it. Okay, so let me make sure I got the correct reference number. And there's 24280. Oh, did I say 2824? I did. Okay. It's 2428. Look at that. Hey, somehow I got through this door.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
I'm with you. You're a priest of Mara. I trust you, implicitly.
By her benevolence, you shall not stop us!
You're mine!
I'll kill you!
He didn't have a head. I break lockpick, so I'll gladly pick this lockpick up.
Damn it! The Priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die.
Okay, so you're embarrassed.
I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Okay. He's ashamed. That's what it is. That was the word I was looking for.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Didn't I just say I'm ready? How can the skull be affected?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
I am kind of curious now, who is this Vermina character?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
I'm with you.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
No problem.
Ha! Found it! Us Brother! Ha! They're still here. Stop them! Mara forgives you, my child.
That's good.
This library used to be filled with 8 volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
He's very diligent in letting me catch up.
Back from whence you came, heathen. Back from whence you came, heathen. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
You do that, but I'm checking everything. Because I don't want to miss anything. Oh, that's the guy who knocked off the top. Okay, so I picked up a burned book.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Nothing. I think I've already looked up here. Maybe not completely. I wonder if that's where the book is. Oh, okay.
Yes, my son. What is it I... Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything is impossible.
I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
All right.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
I'm with you.
Over here!
Defile! Ah!
Kill the defilers! I fought worse than you. We're routed. Fall back! Foul orc. That the best you can do? Oh. No. So endeth the lesson.
Damn. It's ruthless.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion.
Bottle.
I'll begin searching up here.
Bottle. He sounds like a modern teenager that doesn't pronounce T's.
The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
I know where it is. I got an arrow hovering over it down there. Bottle. Because if you listen closely to YouTubers or, well, mainly YouTubers, they don't pronounce their T's for some reason.
Yes, my son.
Oh.
What is it I can help with?
Nothing. I'm looking around. Never know. Might find something interesting. Like the F5 button. Button. Not button. I don't think I want to have anything to do with a giant's toe or a Daedra heart. I know, it's just magical ingredients and stuff, but not for me. That looks like it. Where is he?
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here, now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Drink it. Got it. Is it a potion? Is it hidden? Hey, lasting potency. You know what that means. Oh, at the bottom.
Continue.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
I can move. Okay. Sorry, just looking around.
I fought worse than you.
What am I supposed to do? Release the miasma. Can I breathe like a Dragonborn if I'm not in a Dragonborn body?
Pray to Stitcher while you I'll gut you like a horker!
I can't collect those? Okay, I'm in a ghost body. You just gonna sit there? Okay.
Die, you orc filth! I fought worse than you.
Where is this thing I'm supposed to be doing?
I'll show you what real. Easily blocked. Before I'm done.
Love that.
This what you want? Die, you orc filth! I fought worse than you. I'll show you what real.
I can't really interact with anything.
You can't beat me!
That soul gem looks like a power in his face.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Now, I didn't take this guy's armor. It was remarkable. Yeah.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed, my reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
All right.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
You said lead on, but then it says follow. And he's not walking, he's jogging. Nice. He's got a mission from God.
Be careful. Well done.
Well, you did most of the work. I was like, just a second.
Is someone there?
trying to see what those robes look like. Might be a better... Nope. Okay, well, I came through here in ghost form.
Ha! Found it! So, the lesson.
I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. But I'm also not with you.
Fine. I'm on fire!
Feel benevolence of Mar. Mar will be prized.
I'm on fire. He said that like he was proud. Like he was excited to be on fire. Like, I'm on fire. Like, you know. Romero was just sitting there. Got it. Wait, that was mud crab what? Okay, so that didn't advance any quest. Oh, I built my lockpicks back up to 90. Okay, that's good. Storm Lord boots. I don't get it, but I'm taking it. I mean, I don't know why they cost so much. Yeah, I ran through here as well. There was a fight going on, and I just kind of ignored it. Because I couldn't interact with anything.
This better be good.
Did I just wake you up?
Fight. Did you... I sent you. That's all you got? Victory is yours. I submit.
Come on, invader.
That your best, huh?
I call upon you, Lady Mara.
Where'd you go?
Over here. This what you want, huh?
Oh, invisibility.
I'll skin you alive.
Mara be prized. Wait. There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies.
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara.
Then you leave me no choice. They mustn't stop
Oh.
us. Ustruda!
They're mean. Forgive me. That's the best you can do?
I think he lost his head.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Yep.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
We had no choice.
Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Told me to stand back, so I stood back.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of
that's
oblivion.
the skull right there.
He's deceiving you.
What?
When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I'm more on the side of Mara, so you could just go suck it. Am I supposed to be talking to somebody? Nope. Now I am.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Oh, I don't need another priest.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
I think she's Mara as well. Yeah, so if I take you home, are you two gonna, like, get along? But I'm not. I'm not gonna mess with him. Okay, how do I get out of here? He's got some, like, flowery sparkles on him. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for him to walk so slow. I didn't see that chest over there. There's probably a side door over here. I remember seeing one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. I can't get out of here because I can't glitch through that wall. Oh wait, what's going on here? Yeah, this. Oh, this brought us to the library, and then the steps go down somewhere. Where does this go? This is where we started. Yeah, I can't get out of here. Now, if I wait, and he's able to get through that door, then I could just teleport to him. Right? Right. I'm just looking for a door that that I haven't taken. One that might bypass. Now, I didn't take all these people's armors and stuff. Why are they all naked? They're all naked. That was an interesting find. Okay. Okay, he's walking slow as dirt. But at least he's almost here. They need to do something about this door. There needs to be a correction. If he can't glitch through it, then I'll be stuck. Come on, glitch through it so I can teleport to you. Let me get away, I don't want to slow you down. Did you make it? No, you're close. Come on, get through the door. You did it. Nice. Now, look at that. Success.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Well, you have a wonderful day. So people should be able to get good night's sleeps down in the town. There you guys are.
Harkin desires to grant all vampires the ability to live under the sun. I, for one, would loathe having so many unsightly neighbors. I'll guard you with my life.
Nice. Okay, can I open one of these barrels? No? Okay. Okay, I need to speak to him inside the house, it says. Speak to Greta about going to the Temple of the Divines. Who is... Oh, that's in Solitude. Okay. Learn the second word. Find a copy of the Cleansing. Okay. Those are all the quests I want to deal with right now. First one is go down to Dawnstar. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed. Look at my money, 23,000. That I was down to like 500, and then I sold all that jewelry that I've been collecting. Went to a bunch of different merchants, and because not all of them carry enough money, so I had to sell a little bit to this guy, a little bit to that guy. Okay, that looks like a merchant of some kind.
Divine sake, Scald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
You never talk much about yourself, do you, Horik? I swear, these past 30 years you've been at my side, and I think I barely know you.
What's to say? I was born on a farm, joined the Legion when I came of age, and I've served you ever since.
What about your family? There must have been someone waiting for you back at the farm, wondering if you were ever coming home.
No, can't say there was. My parents died when I was young.
Love that
You and the
talk.
Legion have been my only family since.
I see. You're a good soldier, Horik. I'm sorry for intruding.
Half-hand.
You
looks
were.
like he's got two hands.
There's just not much to it.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the Legion, this land became my home.
Okay, where do I go? Oh, that's right.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
I'm gonna go into the museum and talk to that dude again. It says talk to him while he's in the house.
Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's mythic dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Now, if you played the Elder Scrolls Online, you would play during that time frame, I do believe. Now, I already talked about everything.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up That was almost 150 years ago. At least two of the owners, gone. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Okay.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worship Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
Okay, well, at least it advanced. Where is Lydia? Kind of glad she didn't see me take that quest. Okay, let's go find Lydia. Apparently, she didn't follow me down the hill.
Is someone there?
Why do you have your weapons out? Oh, because of the dragon. I think Lydia might be.
Die this day, dragon. I'll kill you! Enjoy your Die, dragon!
Whoops. Now, what's going on with my arrows? I'm down to 5.
This what you want, huh? Enjoy your last breath. Die, dragon! You'll die this day, dragon.
You know he's right there. Maybe not. That goat just jumped over the fence. What's going on with my health? Is it because I'm regenerating? Who are you?
It's really dead then? That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos. I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Bijin thinks I drink on the job. Well, what does it matter if... I do, huh?
What do you need?
I don't know. What do you got?
Take a look.
Okay. 116, I could probably make that 126, something like that. What's my armor looking like? 128? Okay, so it's very close to the same. But it does look better. Storm Lord Curious, also 116. That's 39, that's 39. Both have 116, both the same price. One's for the Imperial and one's for the Stormcloaks, probably. He's got 3,900. I'm going to sell some stuff. Oh, I didn't drop these off, did I? Wow, I got all this armor I'm just carrying with me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick up that Night Cuirass. Looks good, but I'm not going to do it.
All right, then.
I'm going to talk to the Jarl to see if he's got...
What do you want?
Oh my gosh. See if he's got any quests. But I'm trying to find the blacksmith. There he is. Let's see if he can teach me a smith.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore? Aye, I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates. My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her traditions. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have. Good on you. The finest weapons and armor.
Do you really? That looks kind of cool, but it's not enough armor. What? Moonstone. Quarter sap, okay. Got this ebony plate boots. I don't know. No. We're good.
Come back if you need steel.
Where's your wife? Is that her? Yep, red guard.
I help my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel. We forge every day if you need anything.
I guess they don't train. Okay. I have second thoughts. I was going to go to the Jarl, see if he had any work for me. But there is already too much work to be done. Look at all these icons, these arrows above my head. Does that spin around? Okay.
All the ones were descended from
It's
this
like
grimoire.
a cargo crane. That's pretty cool. Hey, I'm on the ship. Is there anybody on the ship with me? Am I all by myself? Oh, there it is.
Yes?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might, I thought you might have like a fast travel option. Like, Elder Scrolls Online. If not, it's alright. It's alright. Okay, let's go see what's close. Cracked tusk. Blade. Okay. There's a mud crab. Go do that. Let's go take out a mud crab. Now I'm supposed to find some juvenile mud crabs. It says maybe bring them alive. I don't know how I captured them. Unless I can just click on them. It's got to be that arrow because it's the biggest one. Haven't been to Whiterun in a while, have you, Lydia? That looks like a ghost. Oh, that's right. It is. It is a ghost. No, wrong color.
Force Brother!
That was your decision.
Ghostly remains. Are there juvenile mud crabs over here? That would be these guys, right? Is that glass? No. It's Vardenfell glass. But I don't have anybody that wants to wear light armor. I don't think. I mean, I could give them light armor and then... Is that a crab? That's a big crab. Okay, but that's all we got here. So... we got 2 of the 3. That's the hilt. That's the wolf. There's supposed to be 3 spirit animals.
Come on.
We're going that way. It's up and around is what I need to do. That's right. Over this little pass. Okay, that's a big icon, so we're really close.
You're as good as
Let's go!
Loki.
I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Now we should be able to fast travel there. If I could remember where he was. That's not it. He was way over here or someplace, wasn't he? Ah, right here. It's Loki from Vikings. Loki's shack. It's actually not Loki, but that's okay. Now
Make it quick. Let's hear it.
I've defeated the Guardians.
Maybe you're not so soft after all. Now you're ready for a real challenge.
Yep, you're gonna
I'll anoint you with the symbol of the bear, the saber cat, and the mammoth. Tread carefully. These are mighty beasts. Here's where you need to go.
Okay, thank you.
All right, then.
Right behind you. Let's go.
Snowing, and it's 1 a.m. in the morning. But that's not the quest that I'm really concerned myself with. One of these days I'll visit these orc camps. Okay, saber cat, okay. Investigate the trader post. Yep, we're gonna do that. By the time we get there, the sun might be up. No, it'll probably be 3 in the morning. Okay, 4. I'm hearing a bear.
I'll kill you!
Is someone there?
Bulls.
Fust Ruda!
That was your decision.
Damn straight. Okay, so where are we heading? Gonna go investigate the trader's post. It's a big arrow right there. Let's go there.
We Nords are strong, and we're as tough as stone.
Can't wait to count out your corn.
And you thought you didn't think of putting a finger on me, did you? I'm going to put you down! Enough!
Read the journal. I will. That's an awkward position to die in. You know what? Take that carrot. I'm gonna eat it. I know, it wants me to read the message.
These bandits are vile people.
Winter.
Ilya was smart to turn away from the
Battle
hags, even if it meant she had to kill her own mother. It's painful to see that, though.
Things are like hidden. Thought I saw a bed over here. Hey, an empty barrel. Gunther. All right, ladies, we're gonna camp out right here just for a little while. Few hours. There we go. The sun is up. You can. Oh, there's a bed right there. Oh man, I knew I saw a bed.
How old was the pale lady anyway? What came
A treasure map.
first? Her name or the name of the hold?
Okay, let's do some reading. Erwan's journal. Thing I best besides, I wanted to get her back. The ring is worth at least 2 sets of armor. Either way, I don't need to cast spells. Okay. What is the other thing? Letter from Edward. I see your way with the words remains an elegant as you are. Someone says you'll be death of me. I'm sure you know now that it seems to be us beginning the writing about our adventures. I assure you it's me, but Edward. Okay. Crimson Dirks. I didn't read that. I just picked it up. Okay, that's weird. I'm not reading it now. I might read it some night. The treasure map we're going to take a look at. Okay. Where is that tower? Do you have any idea where that tower is? There would be something hanging on the right, and there would be a fire on the left. Okay, I don't know, but if we find something like that, now I wanted to find one of these barrels because I have some stuff that I don't want, and I'm just going to drop it off in the barrel just to get rid of it. Like this burned book. An iron arrow, I don't know where I acquired that. This doesn't show me having ever read that. Okay. a wooden plate. There we go. I'll never come back and get it. I just put it out of my way.
Thane.
Okay, we're gonna trade some things.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I go to Lydia first. That shield is 48. $38. Okay, it's not worth it. That's what I was checking.
Let's go.
Not yet. Apparently there's something I didn't read. Looks like I've read everything on this list. Maybe it's something that's falling through the cracks. Let's move that mic out of the way. Yeah, that's one of them. I'm not trying to equip it, I just want to read it. So I guess you can't read it, I can only examine it. Okay, well. I think we're good on that. So let's see, where can we teleport to next? Find a copy of the Cleansing Flame. What is this? Trade the ring for Daedric armor. I will do that.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
Thane,
That is
I
the
knew
truth.
Sadia for a while. Something about her
You
always
should trade it for
rubbed
this
me the
ring.
wrong
It's just
way.
as valuable and
Those
easier to
Abikir.
carry.
They might have been right.
The ring is a Khajiit artifact. I think
You've
you
got
should
to
trade
admire
the
their
armor.
courage. Doing
The
something
armor was
like that
stolen.
with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
5,000.
How can I argue with that?
Trade. Done. Boots. Mail.
I'd like to
Tools,
see
wares,
something
and
that will allow me
weapons.
my thing.
All for sale at fair prices.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh, it's all light. Except for the helmet. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's something I might be able to wear. I don't know if I'm going to wear this light armor. I'm wearing something that is 75. That's 62. I can probably upgrade it though. Do a bunch of upgrading when we get back home. Okay. Now let's just go a little bit closer and then work our way over there. Let's go back to the trader's post. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? You guys hanging in there? It's 3:30 in the morning here where I'm at. I'm not going to play too much longer, maybe an hour or so. Mainly because I got to get the table set up for my live stream that I've got scheduled for 9 o'clock. My live stream is a playthrough Okay, I'm gonna have to jump. Or we can find a path down. I'm playing a game of American War of Independence. Freeman's Farm. There's a troll.
You have it! The blessed...
Huh? What?
Wabbajack, 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 wabbajack!
Okay. I have the Wabbajack at home, not with me. Wait, we're going to a boat, right? A boat? A shipwreck? Wreck of the winter? Okay. That's probably it way over there.
Come on! Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
What is that? Okay, just, it might not be nothing, but it looks cool. Don't come at me, bear.
I'll be glad when this beast is gone from me. That was your decision.
Notice I didn't use any sword action, I just used my shield. this a cave? It is not. Okay, but it's sheltered from the rain. That's weird. I'm basically just staying on the land, thinking I might run into a cave or something on the side. You never know. There's a dude up there. And of course he's going to be hostile.
I'm warning you.
Now ain't this a surprise?
What?
The whites take you.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Come back here, white.
Tell you what.
That's dangerous armor, isn't it? It is. Torpor. Didn't I drink something that was torpor? There's more of that glass. Oh, looks cool though. I like the green glass mixed in with the metal. And I don't remember who actually wears light armor. I think the wizard type. I'm trying to get Bree Lynn to join me. If I can get her to join me, I'll have her wear that armor. Well, we'll see if she does. Boost! I didn't mean to do that. Boost. Yeah, there's like a just boxes. Okay. Why are they coming over here? We got a walrus. Okay, we're not going to mess with them. What do they call them? Porkers? Have I been to that campsite over there? I have not. There's a little gnat flying over there, and I caught him. Is this someplace that will be unlocked? I do need some extra wood. Hey, we got Walter Berger says, hey! Hi man, how are you doing? Can I stop this now? Lydia Rotary. This was an interesting little find. I guess I could fish here if I was into that. I'm kind of exploring right now. I don't mean to explore. That's not my... It's not what I want to do right now. What I want to do is do my quest. Okay. Oh, wait. It almost said it. Oh, college. Okay. I don't know what it's telling me to do there. Return one of the book I just picked up, probably. Okay, let's go talk to Majol. Try to get her to follow me back home. I was able to retrieve her sword. And she said, hey, I'd love to follow you, but then she didn't follow me.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another.
Yeah, we'll speak another time. I'm not even talking to you.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Okay, we're not doing that. We're not really doing that. If everything's checked, why does it not move on to the next step? That's all right. There it is. Let's see if that does anything. Return the book to Ugamuga. Bring Nightfalls of Sentinel. Did I pick that up? Speak to her. She'll be in solitude. Okay. Joel's gonna be around here somewhere.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to...
Close! Help! I'm being attacked!
You're actually fighting!
Here. Enough!
Okay, hopefully I don't get a bounty.
You're as good as dead.
You're as good as dead.
What?
Get out of here.
It's just
Win
not
this.
fighting. What is going on? It looks like it's locked up on me. It did. It locked up on me. I can't move. Can't even... That might be a blessing in disguise. I'm trying to bring up the task manager and all I got is a black screen. I can't bring up anything. Okay. Let's see if I can bring up. How about if I close the window? Will it let me do that? No. Okay. If the stream looks like it's still recording over here. So what's going to happen probably, it's going to be like maybe a 2-minute break. You're going to see it because I'm getting ready to power off or something. There might be a break and then I might have to come back. And if I do, it might be episode 42.5. So if there's a break, I'm trying to bring up the task manager. Oh, I might be able to do it here. Nope. Won't let me close Skyrim. I can pull up the task manager, but it stays behind Skyrim. And I can't move it to a different screen because I've got multiple windows open. Okay, let's try this. Control-Alt-Delete. Power. Okay, it looks like we came right back to the same stream. That's perfect. I should be loading Steam again and then the Vortex. There comes Steam. Okay, Steam is loaded. Vortex splash screen just popped up. It's loading all the mods. Okay, there's a new mod. Take a look at it real quick. Ash. Who is she supposed to replace? It doesn't say. Okay, none of that. I can close that. I don't need to worry about any of that. Okay, the mods are still loading. It's the plugins. Wow, everybody dropped out. Perfectly fine. I totally understand. The game crashes. You're not going to sit here and watch me reload. Well, what can you expect from episode 42, right? That's for those of you that know, then you know. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Plugin still loading. It takes a second. That's what happens when you have 80 plus mods running. I know of people that have claimed to have thousands of mods running. I don't need that. I just, okay, what just happened? Okay, it just loaded. Perfecto, go. So I just clicked on Vortex, so now I have to wait for actual Skyrim to load. Okay, it's almost 4 a.m., but I'm willing to play on for another hour or so. Setting up the table and getting all my figures ready and the terrain and everything like that should only take me less than an hour. Plus my breakfast. We'll just call it 2 hours. So I could probably survive till 6 o'clock. If I really wanted to, you know, I could probably go out past 6 o'clock. Okay, so we are, I wonder if I hit continue, if it'll bring me to where I just appeared inside the town. But if I remember right, fast traveling to towns does not save. And I don't remember if I did save, like a quick save. I think it does auto save. I don't think it quick saves. I don't know. There are certain times it saves and certain times it doesn't. Okay, here we go. It saves.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Okay.
We'll speak another time.
Okay, avoid the Fusroda. Right. Why am I here? I'm trying to find Majol. Did it save my journal selections? No. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So, that's the one thing I want to do right now. So that's what we're going to do.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things.
That's right. You have important thief things to do. I get you. I really need to complete the Dawn Guard missions. I keep saying that every episode, but then I never do it.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Did you follow me outside? Oh, she's in my house that I have a key for. Erin's house. That's where she hangs out. I almost totally forgot that. There she is.
Is there something you need there? So, what'll it be tonight, huh? If you need anything, say the word. Do you need anything, my love?
For all its flaws, Riften is certainly a city of intrigues.
Okay. I should be able to...
Sure.
Maybe I've got to make love to her. I don't know. We're gonna just kiss forever? Okay, let's stop that.
Riften is a beautiful city. Now, if only it were more orderly.
Try this
I'll
again.
gladly share my pleasure with you.
Okay, you got some different options here. But I think I've already asked her this.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Then you have... And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. It's been difficult. If it wasn't for Erin, the young man who saved my... It was it. When my strength returned and he told me about the I've been adventuring across... My travels have taken me from High Rock to... Many years ago, you and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Okay, I think maybe I've got to bed her. Because that was the quest completion. Okay, well, we're gonna do that.
You are as sweet as honey from the comb.
Now that's a different kisser.
Do you need anything, my love? It's my pleasure. It's exhilarating.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off just for a second. I don't want to get any kind of mark.
Let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about love.
Okay, and then I'll just jump to the end. I'm carrying too much to run. That's funny. Wait, come on now. Okay, there we go. Should be back.
I feel so alive.
That's great. Now, will you follow me?
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Crap.
Of course.
Okay, she'll go to my house. In Solitude. Maybe I'll see her there at some point. Well, that's okay. But I've tried talking to her. That's a quest that I wish the quests that you could hide, you could just hide them. I don't know if I have one of those. We'll do that. Okay, guys. We're going to go to Winterhold and Solitude. And there she goes. We're going to go to Winterhold to drop off the book. Yeah, for the librarian. welcome everybody. I noticed there's a few people jumped in. We did have a crash desktop, and I am back. I think I have a book, one of the, maybe it's Charlotte, right? No, it's the Facegen. At this hour, everybody's asleep, so let's just, oh wait, I've got,
Yes?
I don't have to sleep in the apprentice sleeping places. I can sleep in the Archmage's place. And we did get a couple more people join our Pendragon campaign. We were up to 4 players. And I was wanting to stop the number of players at 5. So if you're interested in role-playing a Pendragon campaign, you should let me know. Go to Roll20 and find my campaign and and join. It's the Grey Knight campaign. If you're not sure what that is, Pendragon is role-playing in around the dark, what do you call it? The, about 500 AD. Still trying to get him to reveal some information about...
Looks like you're still in one piece.
The
And more
Scrolls.
importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Oh, 24 gold? Oh, wow. Really? Okay, I'm looking for the Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
You're talking to the Archmage of the college here.
You think that even if I did, it would be kept under the highest security? What about... I'll bring everything... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Malakath, watch over you.
Okay, so I'm gonna let him go somewhere and come back. Instead of cutting him off. Like I might have done in a
Here you
previous.
go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Okay. That was a book that I didn't get before. Can I take it? I can take it. I already read the effects.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where'd he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields.
How are you today?
He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Your Arcanium is so lovely and quiet.
Finally.
I see.
Don't fret, my fanged acquaintance. I shan't trouble you a bit.
Hello, my friend.
Colette. Okay. She's the healing mage, if I remember right. Okay, save. Journal. Discriminating the fine substance, okay. Okay, good. These from 3 dropped to 2. I have a feeling that these are both tied with this guy. I've learned that a preeminent scholar of the Elder Scrolls is currently living in the far north studying a dwarven artifact. He might know where I can find an Elder Scroll. Nice. Clicking on anything that relates to Serena. In a pinch. Obtain a juvenile. Nope. Defeat. Nope. 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 Okay, those are the quests that I'm interested in. Let's see what we can do.
Greetings, Archmage.
Greetings. Okay, I'm carrying a ton of stuff, so I'm going to go to Solitude. Drop my stuff off.
May I help you, Arch?
No. Just chill. And then we'll come back and we'll do some other quest. Speak with Greta about that. Okay, well, we can do that because that'll be like super close once we get there. And I think I lost my mind when I started a few days ago. I was eager to get married, so I married Lydia by accident, and then I married Jojo after a reload and a replay, and then
I'm not playing with you, Kai.
and then
You
some
play
things
with me.
got
afford a septim or two?
nope, and some things got broke. So I went back before I got married, and I just continued on as single player.
But I'm sure I'll still be a great help.
But early on,
Pardon me.
I made a decision that I was going to marry Elisif, the Queen of Solitude. And I forgot. So I wanted it to be like a political marriage, but totally forgot about it. Got distracted by big breasts. So now I'm going to have to go back. Well, now I just have to stay focused and remember that I'm planning on marrying Alice. Okay. So we're going to drop off some extra armor that I'm not going to deal with right now. Later, I'm going to upgrade this. Okay, so now I'm not carrying those anymore. Come over here to my weapon barrel. Okay.
Right behind you.
Lydia, I'm going to trade some stuff with you, but really I'm going to take some stuff off your hand.
Of course, Thane. How can I help?
Okay, you're good there.
Let's go.
While we're here at the smelter. Knock that out. I didn't realize I had 3 of those. Looks like they might be reusable. I'll give them to Lydia at some point so she can fill them up. Yeah, 182. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Tortoise, excuse me.
Huh?
Thank you. Okay, we're going to find Greta. So we can convince her that, you know, just because her uncle died doesn't mean she needs to abandon the church. Now, why is there a door in here? I'm going in there. I don't remember all my tests. But maybe because she's in here.
Yes?
Yep, there you are.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later.
She wants you to return.
Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos.
She's got a
My
problem
brother
with
Rogvir
her
wore a
top.
symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me?
I'll do it.
Thanks. I should make sure Sfari's okay.
Off of Rogvir. I think he's the guy that got his head chopped off. Look at the inside of that door. That was pretty sweet. Okay, where would they be keeping his body? It's not right where they chopped his head off. I don't think. Possible.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I don't. Thank you, though.
I'd like to do some shopping here if you'd allow me, my Thane.
At some point, I will let you do that. See, his body's not up here. Where would they stash his body? So maybe I need to turn some of this off. So I don't have like multiple quests. Yep, that one's still active, okay. It's a doorway. But that might be down.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Is that below the
Papa
bridge?
says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell
Or
me
is
why
it
not.
on the bridge? We're gonna find out. Ooh, what's this right here? I don't think I've ever been in here. Catacombs? I've never been in here. Hey, Arians. It's going pretty good, actually. Actually, other than the fact that the game froze and I had to reboot the computer. Steal from the coffin. Is that a skeleton down there just hanging out?
What was that? I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Okay. I can't abide having a skeleton just hanging out. Yep. Yep. It can happen. It did happen. I didn't see a marker on the door. Maybe she's not home. Maybe she's not in here anymore.
Good to see you.
Hey. Am I in the wrong place?
Hello, friend.
Is there two halves to this building?
I'm not looking for conversation. Thanks so much. I'll return to Temple. Here's something for your time and effort.
600 gold. I don't want to start seduction on this woman.
Good luck out there.
Okay, now what is the another quest that I really need to do? I need to go talk to that dude there about the Elder Scroll. And he's out in the ice flow, which is where I almost went. A little bit of swimming might be in my history, might be in my future. Okay, let's not go to the winter hole. Let's go beneath, under.
Lydia was smart to turn away from the hags, even if it meant she had to kill her own mother. It's painful to see that, though.
That looks like a exploration site. Okay. I just have to wait for the ladies because they don't like to ever jump. Yeah, that doesn't look safe. What do you think? That looks like that could fall at any moment. Ladies, where are you? They'll catch up. getting dark. What time? 7 o'clock. Oh, there they are. They're coming. Hard to swim in those outfits like that, but I got them in. Wait, this is not where I'm going. But it is kind of cool though. There's probably a way in around here somewhere. Let me see if I can't unlock a cave. Oh, it's open. Well, I didn't unlock anything. We'll probably unlock that on the way back. Trying to stay mostly dry. Okay, that's pretty good. Little island out here. Sandbar, whatever they call it.
We know it's strong, and we're as tough as stone.
Come on, don't kill that walrus. You didn't do anything. Nope, stole the soul. We got a little bit of lightning action going on. Ah, this must be it. And we're way out there. We are way out there. Go ahead and F5 this situation. I don't know if I would live out here in the ice.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. The ice entombs the heart, the bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
Can't help but wonder if Ancano went rogue.
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
So, where's...
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Wow. I'm not going to say don't make me hurt you. That doesn't sound right. And I don't like the are you going to help me or not. That's pretty aggressive.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, But he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Okay, where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping.
I know where that is.
Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. 2 things I have for you. 2 shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates.
Right.
The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Okay.
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Okay.
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox, look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Okay, thank you. All right, ladies, let's leave this lunatic.
Dwemer in the beyond, I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Okay, we're gonna do a little exploration of this tower over here. Tower. Okay, I've got a treasure map that has a tower on it. Kinda looks a little like that. So when we get to the front gate, I want to see if there's something hanging on the right and a torch or a, what do you call that thing? A fire on the left. Campfire, that's the word I was looking for. And if there is, there might be treasure up here.
You're as good as dead.
Night temple?
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't. What was that? There you are. Just remember, that was your decision.
Wasn't my decision. This was called Sky Haven Temple, right? Oh, there you two are. The arms of chaos.
I'm still not over the fact that they call it Winterhold Hold.
What? Come on.
I've been poisoned.
You won't get me.
Really think you can take the two of us?
You might have noticed I was only blocking. Ebony Warhammer. Nice. Oh, dang, the price was up there. That's the only reason I'm taking it. Ladies, I got the lasting potency. Okay. School of Hysteria. Okay, sounds good. I don't see another door in here. Oh, is that that's the college over there. Don't push me off. Which one did I just pick up? That seems like a pretty cool book. I think it's this one. First time showed me the tunnel. Okay, I don't know what that book is for, that journal is for, but some kind of tunnel by the okay, so before we go into the lexicon area, we're not going to jump on that quest. I'm going to do that quest at a later time. I'm going to head home to Solitude. I'm going to drop off all my stuff, and then we're going to end this stream. I've been streaming since 1.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
So this has been a 4-hour stream. So,
Ataf keeps making eyes at me.
You should tell him to mind his own business.
So thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. And don't forget, I have an eBay store where you can find miniatures and role-playing games and all kinds of stuff. So if you would or want to, check that out. Nothing new. Okay, cool. Also, if you have miniatures that you need painted by someone that knows what they're doing, I do have a commission. I do offer commissions to people that need their stuff painted. Okay, that's all the books. She's a light armor version. She might wear that glass. Now, I haven't seen Majol walking around. Wait, did I already drop off all the armor? Okay, maybe I did. Okay. Shouldn't have any smelting to be done. I don't think I picked up any ingots or anything like that. Oh, I picked up Magnus Orb. That's probably a quest item. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to end it right here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I play this game and discover all the cool things. It's an empty strongbox. Okay, I must have taken all the jewelry out and sold it. I know I did, I'm just saying. All right, this is where we're going to call it. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Or if you're interested in watching a American War of Independence miniature game, I'm gonna play a solo game of Freeman's Farm on the table with miniatures and terrain and everything. So if you're interested in, the game is called Land of the Free, and if you're interested in watching that, you should come back. Thanks, Pro Gamer. You have a good one as well. And I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to go start setting up the table. All right, you guys have a great day.